What are the best school districts? Everyone wants to know about schools. In this video, we're talking about the top 10 school districts in Michigan. We're going to cover how much it'll cost for you to live in each one and what you can expect if you're going to make one of these places your home. Whether you're planning to relocate within the state or move here from afar, you've come to the right place. Unlock a treasure trove of valuable insights and tips that will make your move a breeze. If you find this content valuable, consider subscribing and watching some more videos on my channel. And if you want to make a move in the next 3 days or 3 years, reach out because I'm also a full-time real estate agent, and it's literally what I do. My contact information is below. Every year, niche.com releases a list of the top school districts in every state, and I personally love looking at who comes out on top. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Now I'm hungry. And it's not even dinner time. Maybe I should start delivering some sort of trophy to each one of these places. Like congratulations. They might not even know that they made the list. They probably do though. I mean, let's be real. They know. All right, let's get into this list and let me know what you think in the comments if this list is correct or if it's totally wrong. Coming in at number 10 are our Grosse Pointe schools. All right, so Niche gives the Grosse Pointe School District an overall grade of an A+. I mean, you can't get any better than A+. You get an A+ for academics, and A+ for teachers, and A+ for clubs and activities, and A+ for sports, A- for resources and facility, B- for diversity, A+ for college prep, A- for administration, and B for food. B for food? This is your lunch. I mean, really. Who's complaining about the food that much? Like, is it the parents or is it the students? All right, so the Grosse Pointe School District serves a number of different areas. It serves the Grosse Pointe Park, Grosse Pointe Farms, Grosse Pointe City, Grosse Pointe Woods, and Harper Woods. This little curveball. So these cities are located just north of Detroit, along Lake St. Clair, and the whole area is known for its older homes and their tight-knit communities. Drive around these areas, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I always say, if you've ever watched the movie Home Alone, and you think of like that neighborhood that the Home Alone house is in, that's what the Grosse Pointes remind me of. So if you want to buy a home in the Grosse Pointe School District, expect to pay $85,000 to $250,000 on the low end, and that's in Harper Woods. And then on the high end, you're looking at anywhere from $200,000 to $7.5 million. It's crazy, inexpensive to crazy expensive. That's the point. You get my point. This guy always with the... Coming in at number 9 are Oakland schools out in Waterford. Now, if we take a look at here on the niche.com site, the full report card, a plus for academics, A for teachers, C- for clubs and activities, C- for sports, C+ for resources and facilities, A for diversity, A+ for college prep, A for administration, and B for food. And you know what? All of that information is garbage. And the reason I say it's garbage is the Oakland Schools District isn't even a school district. Then what is it? It serves all of Oakland County. You can't actually send your kids to the Oakland School District. It's like a district that helps out the other districts. So when they say things like C- for clubs and activities, C- for sports, C+ for resources and facilities, really it should get like an F for sports and for clubs and activities because there are none. Or there might be clubs and activities, but there's definitely no sports teams. Shouldn't be in this list because you cannot buy a home in the Oakland School District. Impossible. Coming in at number 8, the Ann Arbor Public School District. And if we take a look at the report card for the Ann Arbor School District, they get an overall grade of A+. Hooray! A plus for academics, A- for teachers, A for clubs and activities, A for sports, B+ for resources and facilities, A for diversity, A+ for college prep, B for administration, and B- for food. Man, that's critical. Food. I feel like whoever can get the food right will just like rise to the top of this list. Don't you want to know who's like number 1 and number 2 on this list? It's probably because they have some amazing food. I feel like that's like going to be the winner chicken dinner. The Ann Arbor Public School System serves Ann Arbor, Pittsfield Township, Scioto Township, Lodi Township, Salem Township, and Superior Township. It sounds confusing, but most of them all still have an Ann Arbor mailing address. So if you want to buy a house in the Ann Arbor School District, just make sure your agent sets up your search with Ann Arbor schools as your criteria, because it gets like really weird if you just try to focus on one city or one area and you're trying to get those schools. Located on the far west side of Southeast Michigan in Washington County, it's a good mix of small houses, big houses, with all the different size lots. I actually made a video all about Ann Arbor, and you can check it out here after you're done with this video. On the low end, expect to pay about $200,000 if you want to move into this district, but on the high end, Homes are going for as high as $3 million, so most of them are in that $500,000 to $600,000 range. Coming in at number 7 are the saline area schools. It's actually what's called saline area. If we go over here to the niche.com report card, they get an A+. I feel like all of these are going to get an A+. An A+ for academics, A+ for teachers, A+ for clubs and activities, A+ for sports, A- for resources and facilities, C for diversity, A+ for college prep, A+ for administration, and A+ for food. Thank you, saline area schools. You've done it, you've cracked the code. An A+ for food, they're probably serving Taco Bell and stuff. Probably not really, but maybe. The saline area schools serve Lodi, Pittsfield, Saline, York, and a little bit of Ann Arbor. Basically, they serve a lot of areas the Ann Arbor School District serves, but it just sort of depends on where you're at. Again, this is why it's very important that if you know where you want your kids to go to school, then you need to tell your real estate agent to focus on the school district and not the city. So important, so many houses by doing it the other way. On the low end, expect to pay about $250,000 to buy a house here. On the high end, you expect to pay about $2.4 million. But your money does go a little bit further here. So you get bigger lots, bigger houses, but you are further away from life. You're further away from downtown Detroit, Canada, the airport, sort of everything. But you know, some people are cool with that. They get a giant lot, and they're like, fine, just want to be out in the country and dirt roads to go over. Coming in at number 6 on our list, the Bloomfield Hills School District. Take a look at the niche report card. So they get an overall niche grade of an A+. Congratulations. They get an A+ in academics, A+ for teachers, A for clubs and activities, C+ for sports, A+ for resources and facilities, B for diversity, A+ for college prep, A- for administration, and an A for food. So you get an A for food and a C+ for sports. Well, at least your priorities are in order. Kind of weird, one of these districts is going to crack codes. All A's. The Bloomfield Hills School District serves Bloomfield Hills, Bloomfield Township, West Bloomfield Township, and even a little part of Troy, Michigan. Now, if you want to make a move out to this zone, expect a lot of lakes. There's a ton of lakes out here. Live that lake life. I made a whole video about what to expect when you are buying a lake home, so you should check that out. Now, on the low end, expect to pay about $300,000. So it's a little more expensive to live out here, and on the high end, about $5.5 million. Most of the homes in this district run between $600,000 and $1 million. Like, that's sort of the sweet spot out here. So it's pricey, but like, you know, close to the top of the list, so it's a nice place. Coming in at number 5 on our list is the Birmingham Public School District, BPS. Gets an overall niche grade of an A+. Of course it does. We've got an A+ in academics, A+ for teachers, A+ for clubs and activities, A+ for sports, A for resources and facilities, B- for diversity, A+ for college prep, A for administration, and then A- for food. What took it down to an A-? Is that a fish stick? I have a feeling it's still really good. I mean, it's gotta be, right? The Birmingham School District serves Birmingham, obviously because it's in the name, and bits of Franklin, Bingham Farms, Bloomfield Township, Bloomfield Hills, Beverly Hills, Troy, Southfield, and West Bloomfield Township. Can you see why it's so important to specify the school district you want to be in? It just makes everyone's life easier. You just say, I want to be in the Birmingham School District, and then those are the only homes you get. And it just makes it easier for all of us, for you, for me, everyone in between. Currently, there are 134 homes total available in the school district for sale. The cheapest one is $225,000. Most expensive is $8.9 million. Actually, I talk about that house in my most expensive homes video, so go find that video. Coming in at number 4 is way out in Ingham County. Take a look here at the niche overall grade. You get an A+ for academics, an A for teachers, a- for clubs and activities, a- for sports, B for resources and facilities, a- for diversity, A+ for college prep, a- for administration, and then A- for food. So they do really good food, not so great with resources and facilities, but I'd say like a B is still pretty good, right? Now, I tried to find a district map to tell you like what areas went to the school district, and I couldn't find it. If you know, drop it in the comments below because I would love to see it. I think other people would like to see it too. What I can tell you is that the prices out there range from $230,000 on the low side and $1.2 million on the high side. Most of them are about $500,000. Now, if you're thinking about moving out to the Okemos Lansing area, I actually have an agent that helps me out there. Let me know. I can help you. I'll hook you up so you have somebody good representing you because, I will drive pretty far, but probably not that far. It's a little outside of my comfort zone. All right, top 3 time. Coming in at number 3 are the Northville Public Schools. I love Northville. I've made a lot of content about Northville. So niche.com gives an overall grade of an A+. An A+ for academics, A+ for teachers, A for clubs and activities, A for sports, B+ for resources and facilities, B for diversity, A+ for college prep, A+ for administration, and an A for food. Yes, A for food. Why food is so important, you gotta feed your kids, right? You've gotta be full and enjoy their food. Most schools won't even allow peanut butter and jellies anymore. You gotta make sure that they have good food when they actually go into school. All right, so the Northville School District serves Northville, Northville Township, parts of Novi, and slivers of Lyon Township and Salem Township. My favorite zone is Novi, with Northville schools. Little section I like to call Novi. Taxes are way lower there. So if you're looking again, and you look just in the Northville School District, you can find houses that are in Novi with Northville schools. You're going to pay way less for taxes in the Northville School District. The lowest priced home is $200,000, and the most expensive is $5.4 million. If you'd like to go check out that $5.4 million home, let me know. 16 of those 43 houses are over $1 million, and most of the homes are $500,000 plus. So this is not an inexpensive place to live. It's one of the nicest places in the state of Michigan, according to a lot of websites, not just me. Coming in at number 2 on our list is the Troy School District. Niche.com gives it an overall grade of an A+. A plus for academics, A+ for teachers, A for clubs and activities, A for sports, B+ for resources and facilities, A- for diversity, A+ for college prep, A+ for administration, and a B+ for food. Come on, Troy, get it together. You're top 2, you can do it, stay in the game, get your food game together. So close, so close. Could have been number 1, Troy. It could have been. Do better. So the Troy School District serves Troy, just Troy. That's it. Might be the only school district like that only serves its own city. If you want to be in the Troy School District, you've got to live in Troy. Imagine that. Or drive your kids in from another city in a Mustang. Currently, there are 41 homes on the market in Troy in the Troy School District. The low end about $150,000, and on the high end, $1.8 million. So that is one of the craziest spreads I think that we have on this entire list. $150,000 to $1.8 million bananas. In all reality though, if you take a look, $400,000 to $800,000 is sort of that sweet spot for Troy. So expect to pay about $500,000 if you want to move to Troy. All right, so now the moment you've all been waiting for. The number 1 school district, according to niche.com, is Novi Schools. The niche.com overall niche grade is an A+. Of course, it's an A+. We've got an A+ for academics, an A for teacher, A for clubs and activities, A for sports, B for resources and facilities, A- for diversity, A+ for college prep, A for administration, and A for food. So, at least I thought that the number 1 district would absolutely have straight A's, expect nothing less, and I got less. This is actually another one that only serves its own residents. So if you want to go to the Novi School District, there are 17 homes on the market in Novi. On the low end, it's about $250,000, and on the high end, $1.9 million. But the reality is that just about all of them are $500,000 plus. So what do you think? Do you want to make one of these places your home? If so, let me know. Reach out, I can help. And if you're still looking for a place to live, check out some of these other videos and playlists around here, and I'll see you there.